This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Fellas, it is quite clear that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league with his contract done and his stardom. Should New Orleans be feeling the pressure to go deep in the playoffs, Shaq?
Well, I don't know what team he's going to be with, but any team with Anthony Davis should be, at very least, a playoff team, Ernie. Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul, but this guy is woo-wee.
Yeah. Woo-wee.
The real deal.
I mean, he came from the depths of the bottom of the sea to get to where he is, because the guy was 6'1" as a junior in high school, man. And now he's getting the job done down there in New Orleans. Built the team around him. You still got to add a couple of competent team members around him for him to really flourish, but this guy is incredible.
Is it just me, or are you trying to grow your eyebrow all the way across? It looks like you're well on the way to having a unibrow.
I would love to get a unibrow, because I think now, to be a great player, you have to have one brow.
Shaq?
No comment, Ernie.
Appreciate that. See you later, folks.
We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to Portland.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night, they got up in their own head, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green in a two-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Love in at the power forward position. And here's Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Irving can't hit. Cleveland on defense. Here's Dellavedova. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
To the inside, Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Irving. And Davis, here we go. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Davis has got his first 2 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Green, the pass to Hansen. Baseline try, and again it's Cleveland. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here is Davis. 17 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
The kick out to Irving. From deep, Green. The shot is off.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Great open look there.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Dellavedova dishes to Gobert. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Cavaliers, number 1. In third, the Pelicans.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Irving kicks to Green. And stolen by Harris. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Irving. Dellavedova, the pass to Harris. And the rejection by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Green leading the charge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans trail. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Mike Malone had a few moments to share with me. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
And checking out the numbers for Lopez. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in scoring, first in steals, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexander's checked in.
He's yours. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Holiday against Irving. Holiday left side. Here's Alexander. No good again that time.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And it's Green missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Dellavedova dishes to Thomas. And it's Davis missing. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Green.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Here is Love. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Irving can't get it to go. And the pass to Holiday. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night. check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Portland. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye towards the postseason. And, of course, New Orleans. They're 9th best in the conference.
And I think for New Orleans, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
Love, no luck.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here is Holiday, the 17-footer. Second chance shot, and Davis can't get it to go. The drive by Green. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Pelicans trail by 5. And here is Fernandez. Great D that time from Bekovic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Pass to Alexander. He kicks to Fernandez. They set the pick. It's Davis on the wing. Outside Holiday. Here's Davidson. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team. All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
Here is Collison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Davis. Can't hit from 12. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like you do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Pekovic. And there's Collison from the sideline. Let's catch up with Doris Bush.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 41 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New Orleans. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Drew Holiday. Smart kicks to Green. Jacks up a three. Green missing again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's...
He just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Love with the buckets.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And it's time for an injury report. And now let's send it over to Doris Burke for an update on Pekovic. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. That's good.
Good possession there, resulting in an easy one down low.
Cleveland leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From the arc, and another three for Cleveland.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Harris, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And that one misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backdoor. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And so here is New Orleans following the miss by Kyrie Irving. They set the pick. Dellavedova kicks to Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 8. That is good. Dellavedova's got 5.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Irving kicks to Smart. It's stolen by Harris. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Here's Dellavedova. Out to Harris. Trying his luck deep. Good. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Move the ball.
Smart passes to Hansen. He feeds it to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. They get the rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. For Cleveland, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Dellavedova. 5 points in the game. Davis with a screen on Irving. Pass to Ferguson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Thomas kicks to Davis. Passes it to Ferguson. Gobert dishes to Dellavedova. Here's Davis. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Here's Dellavedova. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Davis with a screen on Irving. Gobert with a screen. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Fernandez is checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. The Cavaliers leading by 7.
Move the ball.
1:57 left in the first half. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fernandez, the pass to Dellavedova. Puts it up from 15. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Lopez a screen. The 11-footer. And he hits the jump shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Kicks to Davis. There's the pass to Ferguson. Back to Davis. It's taken away by Collison. Down low. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. He hits both from the stripe. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Out to the right wing. Here is Fernandez. Covered by Pekovic. Davis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Holiday's got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Collison. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, you know, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Nice energy you showed defensively. The steals kept coming. I want you guys to have that same nose for the ball in the second half. Don't be afraid to take a few chances, even if it means risking a foul call. We did take advantage of their turnovers, I'll say that. And that was big for us. When they made a mistake and tried to give us points, we didn't let the chance slip by. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Green. He's got 13 points and 2 steals as well.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
They've got Anthony Davis. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Harris. Then it's Thomas. And it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving dishes to Green. To the middle. The kick out to Irving. Here's Lopez. Gobert with the block. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Harris has got the first points of the second half up on the board for New Orleans. Irving kicks to Green, and he dunks it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
There's the dish to Irving. Lots of room. And he nails the jumper. Irving's got 5 points so far.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Dellavedova, the pass to Harris. And it's off the back rim, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. Green dishes to Lopez.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. Pelicans trail by 9. On the wing, Harris lets it fly. Releases from the wing and drills it. Harris has got 4 this quarter. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Irving attacking. Pass to Hansen. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. He's got 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
The Pelicans call time. Ladies and gentlemen,
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 2nd in field goal percentage. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And you mentioned, I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he can even move higher up the rankings.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alexander's checked in.
ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Love has it in the corner. Inside, Green. It's stolen by Harris. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And take a look at the Cavaliers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Philadelphia. 5.5 games behind.
And right now for the Cavaliers, I think they've lived up to their billing this season. That's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Fires the 3, and that's good. Kevin Love for 3. Love's got 11.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Dellavedova kicks to Gobert. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Kicks it out to Love. Green against Harris. Irving with a clean look from outside off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse jam.
How pretty was that? You're right. Athletic basketball. Clark with a little bit of flair mixed in.
I like that flavor.
And you know what, guys? That baseline, though, gives you the perfect setup for the reverse. Boy, did he ever take advantage.
Pelicans trail by 6. Lets it go from 11. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 9th assist in the game now. Irving passes to Lopez. Irving kicks to Lopez. He sinks the 11-footer. Lopez has got 8.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Irving. Dellavedova dishes to Harris. No one covering. Harris has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
He dishes it to Gobert. Here's Dellavedova. 5 points in the game. Out to Harris. 3 on the clock. The shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Dellavedova. Feeds to Love. Fires from 14. That doesn't go either for Green.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Love. Here's the screen. Here's Ferguson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here is Fernandez. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside Holiday. No dice from 9 feet out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Green passes to Hansen. Back to Green. And that one's good. Green's got 4 points this quarter. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the Pelicans miss again. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Davis. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
From deep, Green. Collison kicks to Green. Back to Collison. Dishes it to Green. Now the feed to Love. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Green in at the 3. Smart is out there with Collison. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Davis. Lopez with the block. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Passes it to Green. He kicks it to Lopez. Back to Green. Some solid defense from Harris. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Holiday dishes to Thomas. To the left side wing. Here's Davidson. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Kicks it to Green. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. Smart, wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Smart's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Thomas trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. The shot by Holiday, no good. The drive by Green. Holiday with the block. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And so it's Cleveland.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Here is Love. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Harris on the double team. Here's Grady. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Gobert the screen. And Holiday kicks to Harris. Thomas passes to Gobert. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Down by 12. Thomas a screen. Holiday attacking. The layup off target. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here is Harris. The second chance effort. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Pelicans. And Cleveland also making a change. Irving's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Thomas dishes to Dellavedova. Davis kicks to Thomas. He feeds it to Dellavedova. 5 to shoot. Harris missing again. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Green passes to Irving. Shoots from the baseline. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Into the lineup of the Cavaliers. Hansen.
Green inside the three-point line, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Now here is Harris. To the inside. Lopez with the block.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Thomas. Following the miss by Freak and the basket by Harris.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Green, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Both free throws good from Green. Pelicans trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Harris. The stupendous finish in traffic. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
It's really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
The pass to Love. It's stolen by Davis. That's tipped. Now Cleveland moving it up. Back to Green. To the paint. The kick out to Lopez. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down low. And now the Pelicans on the break. Thomas is running. Dellavedova, that's good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Outside, Green to the paint. Lopez powered down with both hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dellavedova, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he's good on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
For Cleveland, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harris outside. The dish now to Dellavedova, and stolen by Kyrie Irving.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Green, the screen. Irving drives in. He took good advantage of that screen.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Pelicans.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Green. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now here's Irving. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Irving for 3. Dellavedova dishes to Davis. Thomas kicks to Gobert. Puts it up from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
Coach is always stressing defense to us, and I never want to let either him or the rest of the team down. Our goal every night is to come out and give them trouble running their offense. I think we accomplished that tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.